The world of the bold and the beautiful thrives on secrets, manipulation, and family ties stretched to their breaking point, and the latest spoilers promise no exception. In upcoming episodes, Will Spencer finds himself facing a crisis of memory that could change everything for the Forrestos and Spencers alike. In a shocking twist, the one person he turns to for clarity is none other than Sheila Carter. Meanwhile, Luna's grandmother Lee Finnegan discovers that her carefully constructed wall of lies is beginning to crumble, pushing her into a corner she can no longer escape. This tangled storyline could be the spark that ignites new rivalries, unearths hidden truths, and pulls Sheila deeper into the Forrester web than ever before. Will's foggy memory. For weeks now, Will has been caught in the whirlwind of drama surrounding Luna, her complicated love life, and the fractured trust between families. But in the middle of it all, Will has been wrestling with gaps in his memory. Whispers of something important linger in his mind, fragments of a night that doesn't quite add up. Fans will remember that Will had a close encounter with Luna during a series of emotionally charged moments, and while some of those memories are clear, others feel deliberately buried. The young Spencer begins to suspect that someone may have tampered with his recollection, or worse, that he's been told lies about what really went down. Unable to shake the feeling, Will looks for someone bold enough and twisted enough to help him dig into the truth. Surprisingly, the answer he comes up with is Sheila Carter. Turning to the devil for help. Sheila has never been the person anyone in Los Angeles should trust. Her name sends shivers down the spine of nearly everyone who has crossed her. And yet, Will reasons that Sheila's history of manipulation, her cunning instincts, and her almost eerie ability to pry open the truth could serve him well. Imagine the shock when Sheila, rather than mocking him, seems intrigued. She leans in, eyes glittering, and tells Will she has ways of helping him recover what he's lost. Whether she means through psychological games, hidden knowledge, or outright intimidation of others remains unclear. But Will, desperate for answers, listens. For Sheila, the opportunity is golden. Aligning herself with Bill Spencer's son could win her leverage she's never had before. If Will sees her as an ally rather than an enemy, she could carve out a position of power in the Spencer and Forrester family dynamics that once seemed impossible. Lee's carefully guarded secrets. While Will's mind is a battlefield of confusion and Sheila plots her next move, another storm brews in the Finnegan family. Lee Finnegan, Luna's grandmother, has spent years crafting a picture of control, respect, and authority. But her icy demeanor has always masked deeper family secrets, particularly concerning Luna's past and the complexities of her connection to the Forrestos. Now Lee finds herself in a suffocating bind. Rumors swirl that she knows more about Luna's paternity than she has admitted. Did she cover up an affair? Hide medical truths? Or perhaps manipulate events so that Luna would remain tethered to the Finnegan name rather than discovering a connection to the Forrestos? The cracks in her armor are widening. Luna is growing more determined to assert independence, while her romance with R.J. Forrester places her squarely in the middle of Forrester family politics. And Lee's iron grip is slipping. The more she tries to silence Luna, the louder the questions become. Sheila and Lee, an explosive collision. If Sheila helps Will recover his memories, those fragments may point directly toward Luna, Lee, and the very secrets Lee is desperate to bury. Imagine Sheila discovering Lee's duplicity, an opening that Sheila could exploit with relish. Sheila thrives on leverage, and Lee's desperation would provide her with just that. A standoff between the two strong-willed women could be one of the most electrifying confrontations on the bold and the beautiful. Sheila, with her devilish grin, dangling the truth like a carrot, and Lee, her sharp voice laced with fury, insisting that Sheila keep her distance. But Sheila rarely plays fair. Once she senses weakness, she presses harder. Lee may soon realize that her attempts to maintain control have only opened the door for Sheila to seize it instead. Will's dangerous path. Will's decision to involve Sheila is risky beyond measure. On one hand, her manipulative nature could unlock the buried truths he's chasing. On the other, she could twist his confusion into a tool for her own gain. If Sheila convinces Will that she's his only true ally, It could drive a wedge between him and his father, Bill Spencer, creating a family fracture Sheila can use. Bill has spent years trying to shield his loved ones from Sheila's chaos, and discovering that his son has aligned with her might send him into a rage like never before. This isn't just about memory anymore. It's about control. If Will remembers the wrong thing, or if Sheila plants the wrong truth in his head, the fallout could devastate multiple families at once. Luna's heartbreak on the horizon. Meanwhile, Luna, unaware of the storm brewing, continues to grapple with her place between RJ and the Forrester family legacy. But as Will's memories surface, Luna may find herself at the center of a scandal she never saw coming. Could Will's recovered memories suggest Luna betrayed him? Could they reveal a night of mistakes or manipulations engineered by someone else? And when those truths collide with Lee's secrets, will Luna be able to protect her own heart, or will she be crushed under the weight of family lies? Spoilers tease that Luna's grandmother will face consequences that leave her reputation in tatters. And when that happens, Luna's own identity could be torn apart, forcing her to choose between her love for RJ and loyalty to the only family she's ever known. What comes next? The bold and the beautiful thrives on impossible choices and dangerous alliances. With Will turning to Sheila for help, fans can expect a psychological game that blurs the line between truth and manipulation. Sheila may truly help Will recover his memories, or she may feed him a version of the past that serves her twisted agenda. Meanwhile, Lee's grip on Luna's life grows weaker as the truth barrels toward her like a runaway train. Sheila's discovery of Lee's secrets could ignite one of the fiercest rivalries the show has seen in years. And for Luna, heartbreak looms. Her grandmother's lies, Will's search for truth, and Sheila's interference could all conspire to destroy the fragile happiness she has been building with RJ. One thing is certain: when Sheila Carter is involved, no one's future is safe.